asked 100 mother, was your kid an accident? Now this is gonna have some good ass answers. I already know my ass was a fucking accident. Look how I came out, my nigga. I have to slap box with roaches just to sleep, bro.
Or planned.
Ooh. Surprise. Ooh.
Gojo, thank you for the follow.
Accident.
So what happened was
Oh, you was being a little thought.
I didn't know I was pregnant until 6 months in.
Ooh, I know your baby got some little defects, my nigga. Damn. 6 months in? Ass was smoking cigarettes, drinking, getting fucked. Damn. You got your baby getting hit with a dick?
I honestly thought I was very bloated. I was like, oh. So I went to the doctors. They were like, oh, congratulations.
You like the video? Then subscribe then. And like that video for me too. Twitch in description.
Pregnant. I was like, yeah, fucking right, huh?
Yo, that's how you know you too fucking big, shorty. How you ain't know you was pregnant at 6 months, you fat ass. Oh my god. I thought she was just gaining weight, my nigga. No, bitch, that ain't the last night lasagna.
Wait a minute. What? I was supposed to have my period and I did not.
Was your kid an accident?
I found out when I was 3 months pregnant and I actually had 2 periods.
Were you just spotting at that time?
No, full on 5 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
by the time I found out, I was already 4.5 months.
Yo, so everybody's a fucking accident nowadays? This new generation is just whores, my nigga.
So it was kind of like, shit, we're in it.
And you find out when you start getting real big and it, like, what's going on.
Were your kids an accident?
My eldest was, I say surprise. It was a surprise. It was a tequila baby, so.
What do you mean by tequila baby?
Laughing over there.
Me personally, though, y'all niggas think y'all was accidents? Are y'all accidents?
I always used to joke and say tequila gets you pregnant, and then went to Mexico.
I had kind of been drinking. There was some wine involved.
We went to see a band.
Turn it back.
You said I don't think so. Have you ever really asked though, my nigga? Cause I ain't even gonna lie. I already know I never asked, but I know I'm a fucking mistake, my nigga. I'm already knowing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think kid was gonna come.
Were your kids an accident?
Oh my God, no. We really practiced.
He was planned.
There was a whole lot of planning.
Mine were very much planned because we adopted all of our kids.
It only took.
Yeah, only the old shorties be planning pregnancies, my nigga.
2 months.
We tried for 9 months.
Damn.
Every single month, I probably peed on 5 pregnancy tests.
Bro got an erectile dysfunction or some shit, my nigga?
I wanted this baby.
Did you have your kid on purpose?
I was devastated that I was pregnant.
I was terrified.
Okay, don't let your fucking kids see that. They gonna be devastated after that.
It was scary.
I was pretty overwhelmed. Shit.
I just didn't want one with who I was with at the time. Holy shit, I don't even know this guy.
When I had her, I wasn't exactly at the best place mentally.
I had just started my career.
There was not a plan of having a third one. I was very depressed.
Yeah, my mom say that. Word, bro.
For probably all of my pregnancy. What the hell's going on? Man, I'm never gonna have any freedom.
She wanted to go be a thought. Sit your little old ass down, my nigga. I know her shit was an accident. Who the fuck is impregnating that?
Stuff, I'll never be free. I'm always gonna have kids.
Did you plan on having any kids?
My youngest is actually a failed abortion. I had a full-blown surgical
Yo! I could tell she a little thought too. Once that lip piercing is an automatic fucking red flag, my nigga. I don't know. I think bitches get that, so when they suck dick, they could taste a little coldness on it. I don't fucking know, my nigga.
ENC with her, and so apparently they just nicked part of the yolk sac and completely missed her.
She was getting banged,
and so she came out with all her fingers and toes and every body part, so that's good.
Were you just should I go get another one?
Me and the father were both this is meant to be.
Tried to have a medical abortion because we were we got shit.
Okay, yeah, her shit was definitely an accident too, gang. Ain't no nigga, just purposely impregnating that.
It didn't fucking work. She's a fucking fighter is all I can say, because I'm not going down.
That's a rat. It's crazy. Imagine her daughter watch this video. I ain't gonna lie. I see a video like this, my nigga. Yo, my mom coming home to a suplex.
Were any of your kids accidents?
Yeah. Yes.
She's a little too happy to say that.
And I'm not gonna be mad if it happens.
They were not planned, but not prevented. We didn't use any sort of protection.
It was hard to stay 6 feet away from each other in a 2-room apartment.
Well, I probably won't even get pregnant. We were just gonna kind of roll with it. So they were all happy accidents, but kind of planned. I don't know if that makes sense.
Your
little
kids
thought
planned for
ass.
an accident.
My first one's like a prom night baby, so
Really?
I got pregnant on spring break. So
I thought my parents are gonna kill me.
Woo! I was very young.
I was
What the fuck?
16 and homeless and a drug addict. I changed that.
What the hell is happening? Yo, how many of these bitches got? How many of these bitches is single mothers? I know it's a lot of them. Most of them is probably.
Everything for her. When I first became a mom, I was a teen
She done gave birth to a crack baby, my nigga.
parent. It was the first time I had sex. So
Baby girl,
like,
come out
surprise,
breakdancing.
I'm really sick 3 weeks later. I don't know what's going on.
My mom told me to go to the doctor. You're not eating, you're sick all the time. We set up like this whole plan on what kind of tests we were gonna do and stuff. And then she came back like 30 minutes later and she was like, yeah, actually you're pregnant. Yeah, I actually.
Yo, what the fuck is them eyebrows, my nigga? She look crazy. She look like 2 caterpillars on her fucking head.
Really fainted.
Oh, you really, like, for real?
I really did, yeah. Yeah, because my dad was out in the waiting room.
How did you tell him?
I didn't. They got a letter in the mail from the insurance company.
She
Oh,
wasn't
that's some
planned by
thought
God. She
ass
was
shit.
planned by God. I had recently decided that I wanted
Do not involve God in your little daughtery, please. Please.
to wait to have kids, and then my dad got diagnosed with a terminal illness 2 months after I found out I was pregnant. I found a journal entry I wrote during that time, and I literally had written in there that I had no capacity for the pregnancy or for the baby because my dad being sick was taking everything from me. There was like a small window where it felt happy, and then it was really hard.
I don't know. They could have edited that out the video though.
Kid in accident.
No,
Yo, I don't understand people who just meet people and they just tell their fucking life story. That shit is crazy to me. Why are you telling so much personal information, my nigga? I shouldn't know that you fucked Ronnie from down the street and he was only 12.
Planned.
I'm married to a woman, so she was very, very, very planned.
I always imagined that I would grow up and have kids.
All right, done with the birth control. We knew that we had stable jobs and family to support us.
We loved each other. We were ready for that next step.
We planned her.
I got pregnant, and it was like one of the happiest times of my life.
Did you plan to have your kids, or were they accidents?
No.
My daughter was an accident.
What the
I
fuck?
found
Daughter? You can have kids?
out I had a severe case of polycystic ovary syndrome, and I was likely not going to be able to have kids. And then it was like, well, who cares about contraception? This is not going to.
You was most likely not able to have kids because you had a meat. You had a dick down there, my nigga. Unless you got a lady impregnated.
Happen. And then I had my daughter. And so after my daughter, I got an implant and intentionally took it out when I was ready to have my son.
Both my husband and
Okay, yeah, that person was putting that dick in somebody. That ain't no way.
I were told that it would be extremely difficult for us to conceive. We were only married for 2 months before we conceived my first son. And then his other brother came really quickly after. So now we don't believe that anymore.
Was your kid an accident?
Literally, we got pregnant right after our wedding.
On our honeymoon.
A week after we got engaged.
And we thought it would take longer than it did.
We were like, oh, you know what? Let 2022 be the year that we try for a baby. New year, baby.
So you found out you're pregnant.
My test popped up within 30 seconds, and it was the Dollar Tree test. So when they tell you that the Dollar Tree test is the truth, they really are. They really work.
And I looked down and I screamed. I immediately grabbed my best friend, took her into my office, and we looked down and I was like, oh fuck.
I'm just staring at it.
I had tunnel vision.
And I ran out of the clinic as fast as I could.
Who's impregnating these women, my nigga? Who? What the fuck? Yo, what's good, YZJ?
And I threw the pregnancy test at my partner's head.
Life change.
What?
Then I ran out of the clinic as fast as I could, and I threw the pregnancy test at my partner's head.
You threw the pregnancy test at your partner's head. I know. Her ass look like she burning, my nigga. Nigga skin started melting when that pregnancy test fucking hit his head, my nigga. I know her she pee lava.
Changing.
Were your kids planned or an accident?
My oldest was planned and my second was a surprise.
It's a happy accident, but they're still loved. And the shit they say is wild.
Actually, on my way here today, my son goes, Mom, am I a reminder of you and Dad having sex? And I'm like, where is this coming from? Yes.
Did you plan on
What the
having
fuck?
a kid or was he an accident?
My family thinks he was an accident, but he was planned.
What do you mean?
I was really, really nervous to tell my family. And so I was just like, I don't know how this happened. The birth control
My
didn't
boy
work.
Jay, what's good, gang?
Who's the first person you told outside of your partner?
My dad was just, you know, this is what happens when you have unprotected sex. My
shit,
grandma
nigga.
had recently passed, and like a month before she passed, I walked in the room and she was like, "You pregnant?" And I was like, "No, I'm not."
Was your little poopy an accident?
Yes. Oh yeah.
What was it like when you first found out you were
Hell
pregnant?
yeah.
Oh, I know immediately. The next morning.
Fuck your ass so prideful about him being an accident, you little thought. Yeah, why are you taking pride in this?
I just felt physically different.
I was at my sister's house. We had hot dogs and red Gatorade, and I threw up all over in her bathroom.
Oh.
Was your kid a happy surprise?
Oh yeah, of course. Because when I had my kids, I was 37 already.
Damn. The fuck? Ooh, Lord. That baby came out with Benjamin Buttons.
And we're already together. Looking back at the videos of like when we're like finding out, he didn't seem too excited. He seemed so scared.
That's what I'm saying. How the hell she
why
get
do you look
pregnant?
so scared? He's like, I was, but I didn't want to like say that. I wanted to keep the baby and I didn't know if that would be a deal breaker for him. I was more nervous because I was going to have to tell my husband, but I've had like that motherly instinct my whole life.
What I can remember is that I was joyful. I was stressless.
Amazing.
Excited. More than anything, more than like the job that I have, more than
What the fuck
any
am I
goal I
looking
could
at?
ever have, I wanted to be a mom.
I had no problem, you know, with deciding whether or not to keep.
I had a Yakuza too.
But I made it through and she's good.
It wasn't my accident. My wife had him with someone else before she was ready to do that. Their accident is my blessing. That sounds so corny, but it's true.
God damn. Look at this fucking ratio, my nigga. This is crazy. Most of these shits was accidents. At least one was an accident. Like, God. Yo. I'm telling you, man. This new generation. We just a whole bunch of rabbits just fucking each other.
I wouldn't be a parent without that happening, so we don't regret any of it.
55 yes
but
is
yeah, it definitely
insane,
wasn't
Jay.